Here we go. You were about to discover the... Hello, cow. Can I go by? Did you see that cow give me the chin lift? And here we are out of the desert, actually in the pine forest. They say don't pass gas on the BDR, and it's funny. So this is where you get gas. It's closed. There's no gas in Loman. Tavern closed, liquor store closed. I don't suppose you take a card, cash. Somebody commented on a post I did on YouTube last night saying, yeah, the Idaho BDR is just a bunch of switchbacks up to a beautiful view, and then a bunch more switchbacks down to a beautiful river, and yeah, definitely. Huh. Idaho, spectacular. We were all the way down in the very bottom of that, like a mile ago. Massive, unbelievable, fantastic, super. The bus! I found the bus! This here is the Tetanus Express. Yeah, so I forgot to mention this morning, there was a fire, like right on the route. I can imagine how cool this view is, normally. Lauren's bike's overheating. Radiator overheated, or overflowed, which is not good. So my strategy that I always advocate for, it absolutely falls apart in Idaho.
Oh, this is a nice chair.
Oh, this thing, and it's half the size of all my other ones.
Did you get that from Nerd?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, speaking of Motocamp Nerd,
I'm gonna have to sit in that.
I just want to say thanks to Motocamp Nerd for sponsoring this video and this trip. Thanks, Jeff. I didn't even pay him to do that. He just knew. He just knew.
Well, you know, when you need to upgrade your stuff, that's the best place to go.
Everything there is going to work. You know it will.
Tried and true.
Okay, I just saw Lauren's boots and I thought he was like bent over super awkwardly inside his tent.
I'm doing yoga.
Yeah.
This is my morning Pilates.
So I made a full video of everything I brought on this trip, and I'll link that for you if you want to see like the individual gear list. I won't run it down for you in these videos, but testing out a few new things from Motocamp Nerd. This chair is one of them, and tried to go, believe it or not, doesn't sound like me, but more compact this time. So I was like, what do you have that packs the smallest? So I got this Moonlight chair, the Nemo chair. It's half the size of my other chair. I got the Maxi Pot that you saw instead of the Jetboil. It's about 2/3 the size. Brought the Nemo Tensor sleeping pad. It's the smallest packing sleeping pad. Got the Ember Down quilt. It packs down a little bit smaller than like a softball size actually. So all good gear from Motocamp Nerd, and he's been sponsoring the channel for a while now, and I obviously work with him closely because I make content for his channel. But if you need motorcycle camping gear, the world's largest and most carefully curated selection of moto camping gear is at motocampnerd.com. So all the camping gear you see me using in this trip came from him. So if you want to, if you need to see it to believe it, well, you'll be seeing it a lot. It's what I use, and there's a reason. He's only got good stuff. So the next section, section 3, is like 92 miles. So obviously we'll finish that today, and then. I mean, well, I say obviously. I shouldn't. I'll jinx this. We'll probably finish that today. And then the section after that is like 200 miles. But halfway through is the hot springs. Bergdorf, I want to say. The ones they stayed at in the BDR movie with the cool, like, swimming pool. So after, like, scrambling to find a place to stay today, we're thinking we might just make that a destination. And have a relaxing evening. Get a little soak in. We'll see how it goes, but that's the idea. Gotta see some of the sights. We gotta make miles for sure to get done in time, but doesn't mean you can't enjoy a spot or two along the way. Oh, woke up. Well, Jeff, what time did you wake up?
Like 5 o'clock.
Yeah. What were you doing for an hour?
I was just trying to dry stuff off.
I was watching you.
Looking
I
through
watch
my
people
open
sleep.
tent window. You sleep pretty. So yeah, I woke up about 6, I think, and Lauren stumbled out about that time too. Hey, you guys remember Jeff? What's your channel, Jeff?
ADV Agenda.
You should follow him because his wife said when he hits 10,000 followers, he can retire. So, you know, we go follow him. All right, pulling out of camp. I'm gonna go on ahead because I got to take care of some business at the campground down here. But she was a good one for the night. I've definitely slept in worse. Not bad for a last minute kind of. We grabbed it because it's all we could find. Kind of a cool spot, but let's go see what the day holds for us. We're out headed to section 3, which goes to Yellow Pine this morning. That's only 90 miles, like I said. So we may end up doing more than that today. I hope we do, otherwise we're going to get off pace, but I'll catch up with you when we get back on the route. Disadvantage to dry camping is you can't fill up your water, so we stopped here in Lowman. Purchased some, because there's no spigot nearby, but that's okay. I would rather have less money and more water in basically every situation. So, gotta fill up the hydro packs. Oh, and I got apple pies for breakfast, because nutritious trail food. So Lowman is not a big town. It's like a restaurant and this store. They don't always have gas, but the Hot Springs does, and it's 24 hours, and it's just down the road. This place just opened at 9, and it was closed when we got here yesterday at 6. So if you do the route, don't count on being able to resupply in Lowman unless it's the middle of the day. Just a heads up. There's a Forest Service campground like a mile down the road, Mountain Home or something like that. It has a pump, like a old school pump well. So if there's 2 of you, you can do it, but 1 person would be hard pressed to fill up their water. All right, here we go. And right on the dirt. Hey, gotta love it. Gonna switch modes. I hope I have to pull over. Oh, just kidding. I just hit the button. Why isn't every bike like that ever? I don't know. All right. $38, 38 miles to Elk Creek. I've only had 1 cup of coffee, so forgive me if I'm an idiot today. Or every day. What's my excuse most of the time? I don't know. We're off. I will say this. I was thinking at camp last night, as you sometimes do when you're laying in bed, not falling asleep because it's too hot. And I think what's remarkable is I barely looked at what's coming up today. I looked at the section because I wanted to have a rough idea of how long we're going to be on it and where we were headed. But in my first 3 BDRs, so Oregon, Washington, not in that order, it was Washington first, and NorCal, like I was poring over the map, getting on the website, reading the description of each section because I was just super anxious about riding the terrain that was coming and knowing if something difficult was coming so that I could worry about it all day and stress about it. And Colorado, I didn't really do that. I asked, we had a guide though who could tell me, and I knew that the complicated stuff wasn't coming till the end, but even then I wasn't super worried about it. It's just a remarkable difference from last year. And you know, I'm not trying to sell you this training, but it's 100% because I did the XT ADV training twice between the last BDR and these 2 that I've just done back to back, and I'm just so much calmer and more confident that whatever we find, I may be speaking too soon, I could be proven wrong on this trip, but at least in my head, I'm confident that whatever we find, we'll figure out a way through it. It helps that I know that Idaho is not very difficult, like for sure, but I knew parts of Colorado were difficult, and I was still just like, eh. I was more worried about being tired than about crashing or not being able to do it, and that's just a marked transformation, and it's in large. I mean, I'm not going to say that all the experience. I get to ride a lot more than the average person. Like I understand that definitely helps, but the training made a massive difference, and it's so if you're just wondering if getting out and training on a dirt bike can make you feel better about riding an adventure bike, it absolutely can. And if you don't want to do that one, like I did that local training with Shane Watts, that was super helpful, but get some training is what I'm saying. Because I'm just so much more confident and relaxed, I'm having more fun on the trip, and I think I'll be safer because, you know, I'm just better at attacking what needs to be attacked and getting through it. Another amazing campsite, unbelievable. And they're like marked, like dispersed sites that are like marked. It's interesting, we don't really have that in Oregon. Just free. Huh, I like it. Way to go, Idaho. But anyway, just what's on my mind. Damn, look at that view today on day 2 of the actual BDR. Is I'm not shitting my pants with anxiety, which is a remarkable feeling to realize that you've grown and gained some confidence. It's awesome. I wish the same for you. So cute. No, get off the road. Get off the road. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Hey. Mama ran off over here. I just don't want him to get separated. Are you seeing this? Obviously, because I'm filming it. Oh my God. What are we doing? What are we doing, Idaho? Oh my God. Yeah, okay. I gotta stop for a sec. Oh, I gotta stop for a sec. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Wow, that's a great shot with the road. Nice, dude. Yeah, it's unbelievable. We were just down there. Wow, this is nuts. Super cool. And again, I'm sad this is all burned, but the views. Silver lining. For sure. Like, this is the kind of shit, like, when I heard that backcountry discovery routes were a thing that existed, like, this is what I wanted to see. Just, like, the epic vistas in between places, you know, on a cool logging road. I don't need it to be the hardest riding ever. That's never been something I'm looking for. I mean, if the hardest riding, well, not the hardest, if harder riding leads to cooler views, then cool, I'm in. But, like, I don't need it to be difficult for the sake of being difficult. I just want to cruise through epic shit like this. I'm like trying to film sparingly because I don't want to, you know, it's a long trip. I want to fill up these cars. There's another one of those things. But like everything's so awesome. I just keep turning it back on. Like I want you to see what's up around this corner as much as I want to see it. That doesn't look like there's much in the way on the back side here. Holy shit. I just can't even. I can't even with you, Idaho. I can't even. Wow. Just wow. Amazing shelf road after amazing shelf road. Yeah, there's Deadwood Reservoir. Yep. Wow, it's huge. I had it marked as a place where I wanted to camp on this trip, but we're hitting it at 11 o'clock in the morning, so I don't think we're going to stop there. But they stayed there in the BDR movie. I marked all the interesting spots they camped at, just in case. But we're at least going to get to see it. It's pretty, I bet. We're about 4 miles out. There it is. There's Deadwood Reservoir. Big one. Nice. Looks like it's been out of the water on this end for a while. Must be a seasonal thing. Got a few of those at home. Another little campground. Yeah, right on where the water isn't. There's a toilet if you're into that kind of thing. Generally, I am. What did I say about gorgeous water and scenery on this route? Because, man. There you go. Is her? She won't land. This is the dark side of content creation. So much for autonomous drone. Don't you have a remote, or can you tell on your phone? So he's regained control at least. theoretically. Okay, I'm trying to film you landing this thing. It just won't land. She's like, no, don't touch me. Oh, oh, that would have been so bad. Would it have recovered before it hit the water? Oh, we got a water crossing. A couple of them. This one doesn't really count. Oh, actually, it doesn't even look like you need to go through it. Huh. I mean, I'm going to, but you don't need to. Fun. Good times. That's the first water crossing so far on the route. Looks like that road got washed out not that long ago. There was a huge, like, rain pothole back there that I hit way too fast. Had to tell the other guys to slow down. That doesn't seem good. That thing looks like it rolled. It definitely did. The hood is all crushed in. That's no good. Hope everybody was okay. Don't see that every day. It's getting warm. We're almost to Yellow Pine. I'm starving. I didn't eat dinner last night. I was too tired to deal with cooking, so I just ate jerky and a power bar. So my last actual meal was yesterday morning in garbage. And for a man like me, of my rotundity, that is unheard of. So I would like to get some food. I'm excited about food. We can't be more than 10 or 15 miles out now. You're not going to believe it, but another incredibly beautiful river. Like, just look at this pristineness. All right, Yellow Pine. Looks like it's about 4 streets, so I knew it was a small town. Man, I hope they have a restaurant. I know there's a store. There's a puppy in the road. I like that. This is a tiny little town for sure. They have a liquor store though. What else do you need? It's for sale. It's a business opportunity. There's a tavern. Does not appear to be open. Soft serve ice cream. You had me at soft serve ice cream. If nothing else, I'm gonna get down on some of that. Is it open? Tavern closed, liquor store closed. Whole damn town's for sale. Yeah, not open. Well, I'm not super keen on sitting outside, but it doesn't appear we have a choice. There's a sign that says fuel right there. So yes? I don't know, everything's closed. So, the only thing open in Yellow Pine is this food truck, but they have all kinds of stuff. Mexican, Philly, I got a burger obviously, because that's what I'm feeling. We can get gas here apparently. Meat Lover's Burger. We got that bacon cheese.
Bacon, cheese, and tots.
Oh yeah.
I'm so thankful something was open here.
Hey, how are you? I don't suppose you take a card. Is it cash? Yeah, that's fine. I have some. I just always ask. Shouldn't need much more than a gallon. I'll take it. Ooh. Okay, yep, that's full. Oh, sorry. I'm breaking stuff. Was it really? Damn. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. We did go 100 miles. I just give you 20 even? 2.5 is... Yeah, that's 20 even. Okay, that's not even a good... I thought I was being nice. Thank you. So we just met up with the guys who were with that Jeep I found rolled on the trail. That was their support rig. They were doing the BDR, a bunch of them from New Zealand. They had 2 weeks blocked out to do it, and they might be calling it because they had some bad luck. Are we going this way? No, we're going straight. Okay. Yeah. So we're leaving Yellow Pine. Cute little hamlet. Didn't buckle my chin strap because I'm dumb. I need to do that, probably. All right, section 4 of the Idaho BDR. Full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes, it's dark, and I'm wearing sunglasses. Huh. Idaho! Spectacular. Dude, so gorgeous here. Unbelievable. Great riding. Seriously. What time is it? 2 o'clock? Put in a solid 3 hours of riding. See, we're not going to finish the next section because it's 200 miles to Elk City, but we could do half of it, get to Riggins, or we wanted to stay at the hot springs, the Bergdorf hot springs that are in the movie, but you have to book 2 nights and you have to book ahead of time. I just got on, there was Wi-Fi at that little restaurant, so we will not be staying there because we are not going to book 2 nights. So that sucks. That really screws you out of a lot of BDR traffic. Maybe that's the point? I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. There's a few other things around there. There's a campground right there. We just turned off towards Warren. The road got noticeably worse. Mostly just embedded rock, nothing crazy, but you can't go quite as fast. Have to stand up here and there. But it's also, a much narrower, 2-trackier road. It's eerie riding through this burned up forest. Yeah, see, this is just chunky. Yep, just chewed up. So this will be an interesting climb, I'm guessing. Our speed is going to come down some as we head up to Warren. But hey, it won't be boring. You might say this road is toe up from the flow up. Yeah, definitely some chunk. When you get in a smooth section, you sit down, and you come around a corner like the switchback I'm about to hit, and then moss chunk. Did not need to go into first for that. Hey look, more chunk. And I've seen enough traffic that I don't want to be super committed to the left side in a situation like that, because somebody could come around the corner. So sometimes you got to take the shitty line. It is what it is. Yeah, wow. So that was Elk Summit, I think, or we're getting close. That's what the road leads to. I didn't see a sign. I could look at the map, but I'm not going to at the moment. There was a lot of climbing. And now we're headed back down to Fawn Meadow. Yeah, wow. It's so much greener on this side. It's crazy how that is. All right, the road is getting interesting. More interesting than before. Interestinger. At least that last section was. It was super loose. Huh. Of course, I turned the camera on and it's fine. Definitely steep. I guess never mind, because now it's graded. Maybe they didn't get down that far. A lot of tight switchbacks though, you see this? We are going up. Yeah, somebody got off into the ditch there, I'm about to follow them. Huh. Okay, well that section was weird, all washed out. Oh yeah, we're up high. That's cool, look at that scree slope. Dude, cool. Wow. This is Elk Summit. Ask me how I know. There's a sign. Yeah, there's a sign. There's a sign that says so. Cool. I'll take a picture of that. We're definitely off the pace a little now. The road up to Elk Summit, and as you can see, back down is just a lot slower going. It's just been real chunky and like tight switchbacks, so you can't really get any momentum. Like, here's another tight switchback around this corner, theoretically. Well, even this isn't great. So, we've only done 40 miles since Yellow Pine, and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, we might have to reevaluate and get down off the mountain and try to get to Warren, but if not, there's a campground between it and us. So that could work too. Or just pop a squat somewhere along the trail. See, like this switchback? Yeah, it's just slow. You just can't go fast. But the views are not terrible, huh? Don't hate that. That's where we're at right now. And it's warm, but we got rained on a little on the top, so that was fun. The temperature's coming back up, it feels like. It's just a little cloudy, which is nice, actually. I'm enjoying that. So we'll continue downward. Hey, it's the abrupt edge from the movie. It's like, yep, that's pretty abrupt. Pretty abrupt. One wrong move and you are in the drink. Well, that's a cool bridge. Oh, I'm getting in this water, boys. I'm getting in this water, boys. I'm going right there. It's exactly what we needed when we needed it. There's a fun little chunky section right here with some sand, so should be waddleable though. Shouldn't be too bad. I just want to see the Harley come up it. Come on, Lauren, get it! Yeah! Lauren got it. I told him to get it, and he did. Good job, Lauren! Yeah, tractor that shit. Nailed it. We were all the way down in the very bottom of that, like a mile ago, maybe 2. I'm afraid to get too close to the edge. All the way down there where the houses are. Just came up so fast. It's quite a road. And we're still climbing somehow. I didn't look at the elevation, but we've gained a lot. Try not to commit to looking down too much because it's pretty loose right here. And I don't want to take any chances. But geez, man. This camera will not show you the scale. I've never seen anything like it. Outstanding. Breathtaking, really. What we're dealing with out here. Okay, well, we're going to try to get the hell out of the mountains. Oh, not all the way. We're going to try to get to Warren. See what the situation there is. It'd be neat if there was some kind of store where we could get supplies or a restaurant where we could eat dinner. Or both, and then find a camp spot. It's already later than we wanted it to be, but the only campground or camp spot we've seen in the last hour or so was right on the river where it was 96 degrees. So I would rather keep riding than stop and set up camp there, for sure. So I'm not sure how much farther Warren is, but I don't think it's super long. We'll find out. Let me tell you what I've learned about this trip so far while we look at the gorgeous canyon as we come up around this other corner. So my strategy that I always advocate for is bring a couple emergency meals, but you don't have to pack a whole ton of food and other stuff because you can always just stop when you get gas to get that stuff. And that strategy has held true on the California, NorCal BDR, on the Oregon BDR, on the Washington BDR, and the Colorado BDR. It absolutely falls apart in Idaho. You can usually find gas. We haven't had a ton of trouble finding gas, but finding a store that exists at all, or maybe there is one and it's not open, like what happened to us last night, that is just not guaranteed. You're not stopping at AM/PMs and Arcos and 7-Elevens, Chevrons out here. It is remote. It is these one-horse towns with one gas pump, or like earlier, literally a giant tank that you just go into somebody's backyard and they pump it for you. It's a little different. So finding ourselves less prepared, or at least less comfortable than we'd like to be. We're fine. Like if we had to pull over and camp right now, we could get through the night. I still have 3/4 of a gallon of water in my water carrying pouch, and I have a couple dehydrated meals. Like we could get through the night easy. It's just, it hasn't been like the stop for lunch and eat awesome food every day and then stop again for dinner because there's always a restaurant or something nearby situation that I was anticipating. Okay, it looks like the road is a little straighter from here on out, so I'm hoping it'll be a little faster. But yeah, I'm learning this one the hard way. Remote, I didn't understand, because like on the other routes, you go up into the remoteness, but then you come back out to get gas, and Idaho's just remote for really, really long stretches, and there just aren't a lot of services and resources, so be prepared for that when you come out here. Maybe it changes as you go farther north. I kind of doubt it, but can't speak for that part yet because I haven't done it. But hey, we are on day 2, section 4, trucking right along, lugging the shit out of the engine for some reason. It didn't like that. Made it to Warren. See what I mean about these remote towns? It's just, I don't even mean one-horse town like derogatorily. It's just, this is the definition of that. Like, I got Slaughter Creek. That's not Slaughter, it's S-Laughter. It's just small on a dirt road, you know? Crazy. I don't have a lot of towns like this in Oregon. At least not that I've been to. Just don't get this remote, I guess. This is the place where they bring the mail in by air, I think. Oh, please have a store or a restaurant or something. There's a stage. The bomb shelter. I see beer. Okay. Bomb shelter, like the name of the family, but also like bomb shelter. Yeah, I'm in. You've sold me, I'm convinced. Bomb shelter it up. Let's do it. Everything you need. You got some cold drinks, you got food, you got beers, you even got local beers. There's a phone booth. So if you want to change into Superman.
The phone booth doesn't work anymore. They had to take the guts.
I'm not surprised. But the booth is here though. We ordered the famous, well, 2 of us did, the famous steak fingers. That's what they're known for here. Mm-hmm. And garlic tots. Oh my God. This guy got a BAT, got avocado in there. It's so much water. This place is an oasis. Thank God for the bomb shelter. Bomb shelter, must stop in Warren. Must stop. Great food, great people. And they have all the supplies you need. They let us fill up our hydration packs, which is the most important thing. But what a town. Water's filled up. Oh, delicious warm food. I drank like 7 glasses of water. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Warren. You were exactly what we needed, exactly when we needed it. That worked out great. And now we will find the camp. My new theory is if you drive far enough on the Idaho BDR, you will find an amazing campsite, and it won't take long. This is a great campground. A beautiful river right over there. We got ourselves a nice shady spot. And yeah, this is it. This is home. A little bit earlier than last night, so we got more time to set up, which is good. So, like I said, there's a full gear video if you want like an in-depth rundown of everything I brought, but you shouldn't have to sit through a 15-minute video. I think it's like 12, just to see like what my sleep setup is. So, since this video is sponsored by Moto Camp Nerd, let me show you really quick. That is the Nemo Tensor Extreme sleeping pad. Folds down really small. Ember down quilt on top of it, and that's a Sea to Summit sheet that goes over your sleeping pad so that you're not sleeping directly on the vinyl if you're using a quilt, and it's totally worth it because you get sweaty and it's kind of gross. And then Sea to Summit Arrows pillow, and of course Nemo Pillow Luxury, and it's all in the Diamond Park. Nope, that is a sleeping bag. It's all in the Copper Spur bikepacking tent from Big Agnes. So I love this setup. It's very comfortable. I slept as well as can be expected last night. It wasn't because I was uncomfortable, it was just hot. But it's nice to come to camp with dinner already done so that we can just hang out. Take advantage of the currently nearby toilet. Because, you know, that's not always a thing on this trip. But, yeah, it's been a good day. A good day, Tater. Long day. We told ourselves we weren't going to do it again, and we did. But the problem is you're so far from anywhere. Sometimes you just got to keep going. Look what Lauren brought. Cigars.
Cigars.
Oh, he got his whiskey out, too. How's that really warm whiskey, bud?
Could go down real smooth.
We have the same flask.
Yeah. I know a guy.
Is his name Ben?
Oh, my lips are so chapped.
You should have taken that to the river with you.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for today. So, thanks to Moto Camp Nerd for sponsoring this video, and the camping, and the trip. Thanks to you two for being spectacular traveling companions, and thanks to all of you for watching. So, make sure that you subscribe, because there's multiple days to come, at least one, unless I die tomorrow, in which case somebody else might edit it. But finish up section 4 tomorrow, and then it's on the Magruder. So, lots to see. It is an incredibly long route. We're like a quarter of the way done, mileage-wise. Yeah, in 2 full days. It's a longie. I see why a lot of people don't do it all at once. Anyway, thanks for watching. And don't forget to be excellent to each other. Yeah.